Alright boys, listen up. We're surrounded for miles, and I don't think they're gonna give up anytime soon, so it's really vital we stay together. Guys! Guys? Shea Heights. Just look at it. It's the best thing you could ever see. Nothing could ever mess it up. I declare war. Wait, what? That's right. War was about to break out all over Shea Heights, and only one man was responsible. Please let me introduce you to Jack Hickey. Jack Hickey is an interesting person. Before all this, Jack was normal. He pet his dog, he was playing sports and video games, but now there's just something wrong with him. He is downright crazy. If you're even to say a word to him, he will sling you right on the spot. If somebody doesn't stop him, thousands of people will lose their lives. But who's going to be crazy enough to do such a thing? Ah, yes. Braden Hill Clancy. Breaking news! Someone by the name of Jack Hickey seems to be gone haywire on Shea Heights. He seems to be wanting to kill a lot of people, so please, stay safe and stay inside. Hello? Yo, Tanner, what's up? What's up, man? So, did you see the news? No, what's on the news? Apparently Jack Hickey, he's, gone crazy. He's trying to kill people. Oh, yeah? Yeah. So, you wanna, stop him? Because they, need someone to stop him. Yeah, sure, I'll be right over. Okay, I'll see you then. Alright, see ya. Bye. Yo, Tanner, you ready to get going? Yeah, do we have, outfits or something? Yeah, we actually do. They're in the garage. Come on. Okay. Alright, here's yours, and here's mine. There we go. Much better. Now, let's get the guns. Woohoo! Sweet! Alright, let's go get some more people on our side, and let's move out. Alright, I got it. I'll go get some more people. Me too. All throughout the night, Tanner and Braden called everyone they knew, but one person stood out of all of them. This person was Ronnie Dillon. You see, Ronnie Dillon is a country boy, a perfect fit for a soldier. He's athletic, he has really good aim, and best of all, he has sick-ass shades. Another hidden skill Ronnie has is his ability to drive ATVs, which he likes to call the bike. Ronnie isn't afraid of anything. One time, he flew down a hill going 100 kilometers an hour on the ATV. He is a nutbag. War was as close as ever, but we were still outnumbered, so we needed a few more soldiers. So let me introduce you to them. Let me introduce you to Aaron Dillon, Connor Butt, Dawson Pike, Luke Druken, and Richard Power. We weren't the only one getting more soldiers though. Jack was doing the exact same thing. Let me introduce you to a few of them. Their names are Aiden Bambrick, Daniel Hennessy, Caden Sears, Kobe Sears, Logan Clemens, Luke Wellen, and Michael Druken. The first battle was set to go ahead in a week, so everyone got prepared for what was to come. Finally, a week went by and the fight was about to begin. Cue the Battle of the Bear. Both sides hoped this battle would be quick, but it ended up a long one. Both sides really needed to win this battle. This battle could overbalance the power on one side. If one side has less men, then the other side will easily take them out. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's move out. First, the Allies got into position. Later on, the enemy did. Eventually, the first bullet was fired and all hell let loose. For a whole hour, both sides switched between offensive and defense multiple times. The Allies decided to make one final blow to try to counter the enemies. The whistle blew, which meant it was go time. All 8 soldiers jumped out of the trench. This final offensive kind of failed. In the end, the battle was determined to be a tie. For the Allies, the 2 people who perished are Aaron Dillon and Dawson Pike. The 2 people who perished on the Axis side was Michael Druken and Logan Clemens. After a long, gruesome, and horrific hour, the battle finally ended. Both sides were tired and wore out, but one man was in total grief and despair. That man was Ronnie Dillon. He just lost his brother to the enemy. He felt like it was his fault in a way, like he could have done something. He wasn't going to forget this. He was going to kill any Axis soldier that got in his way. War has officially started. Both sides headed back to their bases in the middle of the night. Anyone could win the war right now, so Brayden had to do something. One thing that he had that the enemies didn't have was an artillery cannon. There's only one problem though. He doesn't know where their base is. If he was able to locate their base, he could rain down artillery and win the war within seconds. Early in the morning, he sent out Connor, Butt, and Richard Power to go locate their base. They adventured through the rough and rocky terrain for hours with no luck, until Richard spotted something. Hey Connor, is that a flower? I don't think so, Richard. I think that's a tent. Okay, let's keep moving. Wait, what? They found it, right in the middle of Bear Mountain. They were about to radio it in, then they were spotted by the enemy forces and Richard was shot in the chest. He screamed into his radio that they were compromised. As Connor was fleeing, he was shot in the leg. As he was hopping away on one leg, he tumbled and fell down the cliff, presumably dead. Lying in a pool of his own blood, Connor grabbed his radio. He muttered out the coordinates of the base. Then, another gunshot was heard on the radio. The enemies knew they were compromised and they had to act fast. Within a blink, all the enemies started to run out of the forest. At this point, some of the Allied soldiers started to show up. They began firing down on the hill towards the enemy. Brayden radioed the group and told them to hold their position until further notice. Gunfire was raining upon both sides. This kept going for a few seconds until Brayden radioed in. "Get off the hills! I repeat, get off the hills!" Everyone started to run away except for one man, Ronnie Dillon. He charged down the mountain at full speed, heading right towards the enemy. Everyone yelled at him to come back up, but he wouldn't listen. He was so focused. He started to climb the opposing hill. Once he was up, he started firing on the fleeing soldiers. He started spamming the trigger of his M1, hoping some of the targets were being hit. When he opened his eyes, he saw 3 bodies on the ground. He looked up into the air and saw 3 missiles coming straight for his position. He quickly ran and jumped off the hill. Everyone arrived back safely, except 3 men, Connor Butt, Richard Power, and Ronnie Dillon. Later that night, they were to head back to the position where they fired artillery to recover any dead bodies. Everyone was heartbroken by the loss of their fellow soldiers. When they arrived, it was pitch dark, so no one could see anything, so they whipped out their flashlights and turned them on. They were split into 2 groups. One group would find the dead bodies of the enemy, and one group would find the dead bodies of the Ally soldiers. They searched for about 30 minutes with no luck, only finding the bodies of Connor and Richard. They decided that they would come back in the morning. On their way back, they heard a gunshot in the distance. One group of soldiers stayed put while the other group ran towards the gunfire. When they arrived, they saw muzzle flashes in the dark of night. One coming from the bottom of the hill and multiple coming from the top. They quickly got their rifles and started firing on the top soldiers. The group of soldiers who ran towards the gunfire was Luke and Brayden. Their aim quickly changed from whoever was on the bottom of the hill to Luke and Brayden. Brayden yelled out that they should retreat. Luke suggested staying. Brayden opted with Luke and decided to stay there. When they got into cover, they got a radio transmission from the Allies. They said that their base was wrecked and looted, and the artillery gun was out of commission. Now both Luke and Brayden wanted to retreat. As Luke started to retreat, Brayden jumped over the rocky edge and jumped down the 20-foot drop. He ran to the muzzle flashes on the bottom of the hill, seeing who it was. It was the one, the only, Ronnie Dillon. Somehow, Ronnie survived the artillery. Brayden gripped onto Ronnie's collar and started pulling him towards the hill. They were almost there when Brayden got shot in the hand. He yelled out to Luke to come back. Luke heard him and came in a hurry. Luke hopped over the rock and came down to help him. Together they successfully pulled Ronnie into cover. With Ronnie now safe on the stretcher, Luke put him down and started giving him medical aid. And then, Brayden looked at Luke dead in his eyes. He then turned around and jumped straight off the mountain again. Luke shouted, "What are you doing?" "I'm gonna go kill whoever's left on that hill." "Don't do it, it's a death trap." "Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take, Luke." He climbed up the enemy hill and started opening fire. Gunfire stopped on the other side. He couldn't take the pain anymore, so he dropped his rifle out of spite. In the distance, he saw an injured soldier walking towards him. He yelled out for them to stop, but he didn't. "You killed all my soldiers." Braden was puzzled by the remark, but kept shouting to stay back. When the mysterious figure got closer, Braden realized who it was. It was Jack. Jack was also unarmed, which was really good for Braden. Jack started to speed walk toward Braden. All of a sudden, Jack lunged at Braden, attempting to pull him off the cliff. For hours, the Allies tried to radio Braden, with no luck. In the morning, they headed back there to see potentially if Braden survived. They looked down off the cliff and was horrified to what they saw. They saw the body of Jack Hickey impaled by a sharp rock, and Braden laying in a pool of his own blood. All the soldiers jumped off the cliff and ran down to see if Braden was okay. One of them jumped down and put their finger on his neck to see if he had a pulse. He waited, and then all of a sudden, he felt a little bump. Braden was still alive, just unconscious. They picked him up on a stretcher and got him back to the home base. For 10 days, they tried to get him to gain back his consciousness. After 10 days, everyone lost hope. But finally, he opened his eyes. His recovery was long and painful. His recovery was 2 months long until he was ready to come back into society. They won the war. All Axis soldiers were dead, except for 2. Caden and Kobe Sears. They were declared as missing in action, but who knows where they really are. Maybe they're planning another attack. Well, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, we need a flag to represent ourselves. Something that screams, "We're gonna destroy the Allies without remorse." So, any ideas? How about this one? I love it. It really represents us really well. How about this one? I think it's a very scary flag that will make the Allies run in the other direction. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I don't know though. Oh, okay. I thought it was a very scary flag. Okay, let's set the scene. After the first Shea Heights War, everyone just went back to normal. Right? Wrong. Do you want to know why I'm wrong? Let me introduce you to Caden Sears. Now, you may already know who Caden is. If you remember, in the first war, he was one of the Axis soldiers. After the war ended, everyone just presumed he was dead, but he was not dead. No, he was chilling in a cave somewhere on Bear Mountain, making cool cryo-technology, freezing dead bodies. Yeah, we're gonna need to rewind a bit. Okay, let's cut back to July 2021. 99% of the Axis forces were eliminated and the Allies secured the victory. Ronnie and Braden were recovering in the hospital. They were expected to make a full recovery. Everything was great. Until he showed up. Just 1 week away from until Braden and Ronnie was released from the hospital, Tanner ran into the room. "What's up, guys? How you guys feeling?" "Yeah, we're good. Okay, so, I got some bad news." Well, what do you mean? Okay, so, you know how we didn't find Caden and Kobe, right? Yeah. Yeah, they kind of started their own Axis again? What? That's right. The war was about to break out all over Shea Heights for a second time, and only one man was responsible. Caden Sears. Now obviously, the Allies had to do something, but they lost almost all of their men in the first war, so what are they gonna do? Aha! Find some more. The first person asked was DJ Witten, and after some convincing, he was on board with the plan. We asked some more people, but they all said no, so we were at a bit of a loss. We were just hoping that they didn't have as much soldiers as us. I don't think they would anyway. Right? 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 Oh no. The Axis were already gathering all their soldiers, getting ready for battle. Let me introduce you to a few of them. The first person asked was Dylan Pike, and after some convincing, he said, "Yes." Well, that's one on board. Dylan then introduced Caden to John Doe. Now, John Doe was a mysterious person as he always wore a ski mask. Nobody knew who he was. Nobody also really cared, but that's besides the point. Okay, Dylan, who is this guy?
His name is John Doe. He is very, very scary. And pretty.
Yeah, okay, bring him in.
Hello there.
Hey, John Doe, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Okay, my name is Caden, and I run the whole military coup.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay. So do you want to be a part of us?
I guess.
Okay. Okay. Good. John Doe also pointed out another person to Caden's ears. This person was Raylene Bussey. And whew, let me tell you, she is a handful. Alright everyone, we got a new recruit coming in, so everyone be nice. Alright, here she comes now.
Hey, besties!
Oh my god.
I've heard you're trying to, kill some people.
Yeah, we're trying to kill some people. Do you know anyone who could help us?
Yeah, Gracie, obviously, my bestie.
Oh, okay, is she here?
Well, duh! Obviously.
Oh, can you get her in here?
Okay. Gracie! She'll be right with us.
Yeah, okay.
What? Hey, Gracie! So, these guys, they want you to, join.
Join what?
Oh, kill some people. Cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I guess I could join. Do we get, cool outfits, or? Well, of course, you obviously get some cool outfits, yeah. Oh, okay, then I'm in.
Haha, me and the bestie!
I'm gonna jump off a cliff. After those two joined in, they pointed out two people, Larry and Nolan. Finally, the Axis had their 8 soldiers. By the way, if you're curious why they're only getting 8 soldiers, it's because there's a rule. See, before the First War took place, they had a meeting, and they were discussing some war crimes that cannot be committed. One of these was you can have no more than 8 people on your side. But don't worry, no one's gonna go over. I mean, it's not like anyone would commit a war crime or, nothing like that. No one's gonna, not listen. That's funny. Both sides were ready. Now, it was just a matter of time. Both places needed a base of operation. After the First War, the bases were abandoned, so maybe they'll be lucky and find some old supplies. The Axis and their soldiers set out to Bear Mountain, trying to find a new base, when they came upon the opening of a cave. Hey guys, check out this cave. Wow, it's pretty cool, I guess.
Ew, there's gonna be spiders.
Raylene, shut up. Anyway, now that the new Axis had their base, it was time for the Allies to find theirs. They were going to return to the old base in Bear Mountain, but when they returned, they found it was all wrecked and looted. So they decided on a new place, outside of Bear Mountain. Hey guys, so we need a base. What should we do? We could use the radio tower on top of the hill. Okay. Yeah, maybe. We could go to the school. Should we do that? Huh. I never thought of that. I mean, sure. Alright, let's move out. September 10th, 2021. The war officially started. The Allies moved all their supplies inside of the school, and the Axis got ready for an attack. Now at this point, the Axis didn't know where the Allies were located, so they had to find them. That was going to be pretty difficult, as they disguised the school just to look like a normal school. The Allies also didn't know where the Axis were, so it was just a big mess. Everyone just thought it was going to be a hiding war, until one night. It was a night that was really dark, really cold, and really gloomy. All the Allies were packed inside the school. Luke decided he was going to try to find some firewood up in the woods. He told everyone he would be back in 20 minutes, and he didn't bring any type of rifle or gun. Luke was all alone on a dark night. No cars to be seen, no people to be seen, no animals to be heard, until Luke heard a footstep behind him. When he turned around, he saw an Axis soldier that was back onto him. He realized that the soldier didn't see him, and he had two choices. He could risk his life by attacking the soldier, or he could just simply walk away. As Luke was making up his mind, the Axis soldier turned around. It was Nolan. They stared into each other's eyes for a few seconds until Nolan bolted towards Luke. Luke dodged out of the way and Nolan fell into a big pile of leaves. Luke then picked up a rock and threw it at Nolan, who was lying on the ground. When Luke did this, he ran and bolted towards the school. He didn't know what to do, so he had to come up with a plan quick. He decided he was going to turn around and tackle Nolan to the ground. He swiftly turned around and jumped towards Nolan. He pinned him to the ground and started punching his face over and over and over and over, to the point where blood started to show. He kept punching for about a solid minute, and then when Nolan stopped moving, he ran towards the school, not one stick in hand. He thought that he only temporarily knocked out Nolan, but it turns out he killed him. When the Axis found his body, they knew where to go. See, when Luke pinned him down, Nolan got one good punch on his face. He left a trail of blood going straight towards the school. A few days later, the Axis came back, fully loaded, ready to attack. The Allies set up base in the gym, but were pretty much using the whole school. But the Axis couldn't just attack, they had to have a game plan. So, here it is. When they got near the school, they were going to split into two forces, crossing each side of the back road. One force was going to attack from the front door, and the other force was going to burst through the gym. The Allies previously set up security cameras, so they're going to have to take those out too. Once inside, they were going to shoot any Allied soldier that got in their way. The plan was a go. Well, not yet. They had to wait for the perfect day. A stormy, gloomy, and dark day. And finally, that day came. On September 13th, 2021. It was a Monday night, and everyone was in position. They were split into two groups and told to move out. Multiple explosive charges were placed on the gym doors, getting ready to attack. They were only waiting for Caden's signal. Suddenly, Caden radioed in and told him to blow the charges. All of a sudden, the quiet night turned to dreadful horror, as gunshots rang out all across Shea Heights. All of the Allied soldiers were in the gym, except Luke Drugan and Ronnie Dillon. They were down in the junior high wing having a chat when they heard the explosion. They weren't prepared for it, but they grabbed their 1911s off their hip and moved through the hallways swiftly. As they peeked their head around the corner where the office is, they saw Caden, Kobe, and Larry holding MG-42s straight at them. They quickly ran towards the stairs while gunfire was hailed upon them. The three Axis soldiers started to run towards them, but since the MG-42s were heavy, they were a bit slow. Ronnie and Luke barricaded the stairway door and quickly ran back up to the gym. The Allies quickly made some cover and grabbed their M1 Garands and started firing. Midway through the firefight, DJ Whitten realized something. They just got a huge shipment of automatic PPSH-41 rifles. They also had a butt ton of smokes and grenades, which would be really useful in this situation. Without a blink, DJ quickly ran into the back and grabbed the shipment. He threw one to every single person and got ready to fire. He tossed everyone 2 smokes and 2 grenades. He told them on his signal throw the smokes and grenades at the exact same time, which would confuse the enemy. 3, 2, now! With that, all the grenades were thrown towards the Axis. As soon as they heard the smokes pop, they all ran for the backstage door. All the Allies quickly ran to the music room as explosions rang out in the gym. Ronnie quickly shot the window out with his PPSH and climbed through. The rest of the Allies followed after him. Eventually, the Axis secured the building, and the Allies just lost their home base. Along with all the supplies that they gathered, the Allies quickly converged on Bear Mountain, setting up a temporary base until they found a new one. When they came across a cave... Hey guys, look at this, there's a cave over here. Oh sick, let's go inside. They entered the cave, and Ronnie popped a flare so they could see things. As they entered in, Ronnie spotted something. Hey guys, do you know what that is? I don't know, it looks to be some old mine thing. No, it looks like a flag. Alright, check it out. Hey guys? Yeah, Ronnie? This looks to be some sort of military flag. It has a blue background, has a white circle in the middle, with a black K. A black K. Huh. You don't think it stands for Caden, right? I don't know. I have no idea. Hey guys, I found a light! Alright, turn it on. Whoa. What is this place? I believe this could be their military base. As they were talking, they heard voices coming towards them. Everyone ran in separate different directions. Braden went alone and entered this small little cavern that was connected to it. When he went in there, he saw a dim lantern on the floor and picked it up. As he moved it up higher, he saw a recognizable face. Inside some big machine was Connor Butt's body, frozen. It seems the Axis were doing some type of barbaric practice on him. It was very, very cruel. He pressed a few buttons on the keypad, but nothing worked. He then typed in Cadia. Maybe that would work. And what do you know? the hatch started to open. When the hatch fully opened, Brayden checked Connor's pulse. He waited, then waited, and then he felt a little bump. Connor was alive. Somehow. No one knows how, but he was. The Axe's voices started to fade away in the cave, and Brayden knew this was his chance. He started to tap Connor on the shoulder, seeing if he would wake up, but he didn't budge. He then looked over and saw the syringe on the table, and it had a little note next to it. It said, "Inject in neck to revive." He started to push whatever type of liquid was in the syringe into Connor's neck. After he did this, he put the syringe down and waited. And waited. And waited. Until Connor's eyes suddenly opened. What? Hello? Connor! Hey! Shh! Oh my god, Connor! How are you alive? What? Brayden? What? What? Listen, we have no time to explain. We gotta get out of here. Okay. Connor was feeling a bit woozy, but he'd live. When he told the Allies it was okay, everyone came out and saw Connor. Is that Connor? Hey guys. But, we saw you what? You died. Well, I guess I didn't. Alright, calm down a bit. We gotta go. They all started to exit the cave, everyone holding up Connor to make sure he got out safely. They saw this little opening by the trees, and decided to use it as their temporary base. Now that they had some info, they could plan an attack. Hopefully that this attack would end in success. Hopefully. Their plan was that they were going to enter the cave with some soldiers and kill as many Axis as they can. Ronnie was going to be waiting with some dynamite on top of the cave. All the Allied soldiers would run out of the cave and Ronnie would blow the dynamite, locking them in, making them starve. A date was set for September 19th, 2021 for the attack. Everyone was ready. Everyone watched the days go by over and over. Finally, the day came, and all Allied soldiers geared up on the hill. Now, the Axis were really prepared, but how would they know? Well, let me tell you. Let's go back a little bit. 2 days before the attack, Luke Drugan went out on a walk, when he came across an Axis soldier. Again. This time, it was Kobe Sears. Kobe pulled out his 1911 and told Luke to get on the ground. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, man, please. Alright, I won't kill you. But you gotta do something for me. Yes, anything, please, anything. I need you to be a secret spy. Can you do that? Yes, okay, I can do that, Alright. Luke quickly ran away. The night before the attack, Luke warned them of what was going to happen, and he entered the cave to tell everyone. Once he exited, he came back to the Allied base. The attack was set to go, but Luke Drugan was nowhere to be found. Everyone shouted out for him, of no use, cause he didn't respond. They decided to do the attack anyway, even though they were short of a man. A countdown started, and when it finally hit 0, Brayden, Tanner, and Connor all ran into the cave, guns blazing. Suddenly, a huge firefight broke out between two sides. No one had been hit so far, which was really good, but that couldn't last forever. Tanner reloaded his rifle and peeked over the sandbag, getting ready to fire, when he was shot in the chest. Suddenly, Ronnie radioed in. Get out of the caves! I repeat, get out of the caves! I'm blowing the dynamite! Alright, we're on our way! Let's go, Tanner! Okay, I'm coming! With that, everybody ran out of the cave, including the Axis. Ronnie and DJ were waiting for the 3 soldiers to exit the cave so he could blow the charge. Ronnie saw the 3 soldiers run out of the cave and pushed down the handle, blowing out the dynamite, which was a lot more powerful than he thought it was going to be. Ronnie and DJ both fell because of the dynamite. All I saw was a cloud of smoke. The 3 soldiers who came out of the cave, Tanner, Connor, and Brayden, heard some coughs in the fog. At this point, everybody was out of ammo, so even if it was an Axis, they couldn't even shoot him. Out from the smoke emerged Caden Sears. You think you were gonna stop us? Where's Ronnie? Where's DJ? Did you? Don't even worry. They're dead. Your little plan backfired. No, they can't be No! No! Suddenly, Tanner ran towards Caden, attempting to tackle him out of anger. Caden quickly whipped out his pistol and smashed it across Tanner's face, quickly knocking him out. Anyone else? You're a monster, Caden. You're a monster. I know. It's great, isn't it? Suddenly, a single gunshot was heard. A hole was plastered through Caden's head, his eyes crossing, his knees weakening, dropping to the ground, and then finally, dying. Emerging from the smoke, he saw a soldier with a ski mask on. What did you... Who are you? What did... We've met before, Brayden. What do you mean? Have we met before? Yeah, we have. The man grabbed the top of his ski mask and started to pull it off. It was none other than Jack Hickey. What? Jack? What? Jack? Calm down. I know you're confused. What? What? Listen, okay? Just listen to me. In the first war, when me and you fell off the cliff, and I landed, I actually survived the fall. But you were impaled. You were. That was a fake. You see, there was no blood on the rock. That's because earlier that night the Axis actually found me, and they put a dummy there instead of me to fool you guys. After this happened, I just ran away, never showing to the Axis again. But then I came back as John Doe. They had no idea that it was me, but it was. So, are you just gonna kill us now? Is that your plan? You gonna start another revolution now? No, that was not my plan, actually. So then what are you doing? Well, I want to help you out. Later that day, Brayden, Jack, and Connor searched the rubble for bodies. They found the bodies of DJ Witten, Raylene Bussey, Gracie Warford, Larry Kennedy, Luke Drukin, and finally, Kobe Sears. All of the Axis powers were dead, but where was Ronnie? They lifted up some rocks, and they finally saw a hand, bloodied and bruised. They pulled him out of the rubble and started to give him CPR. They pushed and pushed and pushed to no avail. Everyone thought he was dead, and he might have been dead. If only Tanner didn't notice something. As Tanner was lying on the ground getting medical aid, he said something. Hey guys? Yeah, Tanner? It looks like he might have a pulse. What? Yeah, his finger. His finger just moved. Wait, what? Brayden quickly put his 2 fingers on Ronnie's neck to see if he was still alive. He waited, and then he felt the smallest bump. They kept giving him CPR, and eventually, he started breathing again. He still was not conscious, but he was breathing. That's all that mattered. They were all transported to a hospital to treat medical injuries. Ronnie was put into a medical-induced coma to make sure he didn't pass away, and he made it out alive. Just a much longer recovery time than last time. Brayden and Connor suffered burn wounds from the explosion. Tanner suffered a gunshot to the chest, almost impaling his lung. Jack had a huge slash across his bottom right knee. No one had won this war. Everyone lost soldiers. Some found, some were dead, but everyone lost soldiers. Now, that has to be the end of it, right? Right? Who knows? I guess we'll just wait and find out.
What? Yo, what's up? What's up? You got your gun? Yep. All right. Shots came from the other side of the hill, so let's head over there. All right. Shit, I'm really hoping they're not soldiers. I mean, if they are, like, we have some experience. We've been through this twice, so like, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Yeah, maybe. Holy fuck! Shit! Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Dude, we gotta go. Shooting. Oh, shit. You good, DJ? Man, fuck. There's, shit. I don't know. Three, 4 people over in the valley with rifles shooting people. Shit. Are they soldiers? Like, are they wearing uniforms? Or they're wearing some gray uniforms with helmets and shit. So, yeah. Shit. Axis. DJ, get the allies. Tell them what's on the go. Hey, you, stop moving or we'll shoot. Oh, shit, Braden? Luke? Oh, fuck, am I glad to see you guys. Holy shit, Ronnie, what's on the go, bud? Not much, bud. I went out for a ride on the bike, and all of a sudden I hear these loud booms coming from the end of Jordan. So I snuck behind the old satellite dish through the woods, and peeked me head over the snowbank, and I sees 4 or 5 people shooting in houses. A few of them had Axis uniforms on, one of them had a hoodie on, white hoodie. DJ, man. Fuck! DJ was one of the goddamn shooters, man. Ah, fuck. You got your gun, Ronnie? No, but DJ threw his rifle up in the woods, not too far from here. If we can sneak up, I could probably grab it and use it. Alright, show us the way. We gotta hurry. Mom, why am I so gawking short? Don't worry, Richard. It's okay. You'll grow up one day, buddy. Thanks, Mom. Means a lot. It's here somewhere. Got it. There's about 3 bullets left in it. That should do. Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna sneak up to the Irving pathway and come down by the gate. Ronnie, you're gonna stay here with the rifle and cover us. Luke, you're gonna go further down Jordan Place and wait until you hear a gunshot. They are gonna run for cover. That's when you're gonna catch them off guard and take them out. You got it? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I know, right? Richard's really, really short. I know, dude. He's like a midget. Dude, he's so tiny. Alright, I'll see you later. You guys good? Shit, Luke, you hit? No, the bullet grazed my cheek. I'm good. You good, Ronnie? Yeah. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, boys. So, obviously these fuckers want another war. So, we're gonna need to get the allies back together. Tell them what's on the go. Tell them who isn't to be trusted. DJ, Caden, Jack, all them. And I'll work on setting up a base, alright? So, you boys spread the word, got it? Yep. Alright, don't forget your uniform. Don't want to accidentally shoot one of you. Got it. Let's set the scene one last time. You're probably wondering, how is everyone back alive? You see, Dana Power, Richard Power's mom, was grieving her son's death. She couldn't believe that her son was gone. She tried not to let it get the best of her, but she just couldn't handle it. She would go to group therapy sessions with the other parents that lost kids in the wars, but nothing helped. One day, as she was walking to the store, she was approached by a homeless man. The man told her that she would get one wish if she gave him $1. Dana thought real hard. She decided to give him the $1 for the wish. Dana was about to wish for Richard back, but stopped. What about the other parents? She looked the man dead in the eyes and told him her wish: to bring back everyone who died in the first Shea Heights War and the second Shea Heights War. The man told her to go home and check Richard's bedroom. There, she found Richard, lying in his bed, asleep, still wearing his uniform. The news of the kid's return spread fast, and everyone was rejoiced. After the Second War, everyone thought that peace would finally be achieved on Shea Heights. Unfortunately for them, another war would brew in February 2024 when Michael Druken hit up DJ Witten, Jack Hickey, and Caden Sears to ask them if they would like to reform the Axis. One more tried to take over Shea Heights. After the incident on Jordan Place, Braden headed up in the woods behind the back road to construct a base while Luke and Ronnie reformed the Allies. The members of the Allies included Braden Hill Clancy as the captain, Luke Druken, Ronnie Dillon, his brother Aaron Dillon, Connor Butt, Dawson Pike, Richard Power, Tanner Williams, Daniel Hennessy, Paul Marr, Jade Badiola, Leah Colleran, and Rebecca Crane. The member of the Axis included Michael Druken as the captain, DJ Witten, Caden Sears, Kobe Sears, Jack Hickey, Logan Clements, Luke Wellen, Aiden Bambrick, Larry Kennedy, Dylan Pike, Raylene Bussey, Gracie Warford, and Jade Scott. The Axis didn't have a base set up yet and were a lot less organized than the Allies. Here we go again. The Axis are going to kill a few allies and then lose the war, right? Just like the last 2 times? Michael Druken was facing this reality. He was the only Axis captain to ever realize the truth. If the Axis wanted any chance of winning this war, they needed to fix every flaw they had. The first step was to build a solid base. Michael hit up a few members of the Axis who helped him set up a base behind Hennessy Place in the woods. It took a few days, but eventually, it was finished. This was the biggest Axis base yet. It included a practice area for shooting, an armory, a medical tent, and so much more. The next thing they had to improve was the knowledge of the Axis soldiers. You see, some of the Axis aren't exactly rocket scientists. DJ appointed Caden to train the Axis to be their very best. Michael Druken now believed that the Axis were more than ready to fight in a war. The Allies' base was nothing special, just a campfire, a few tents, some basic rations, and height extenders so Richard could feel included and not be left out. Thanks guys, I'm tired of Goki, Stephen Curry now. Most of the Allies were already pretty trained for combat, except for a few. Luke Druken coached a few of the new allies into becoming ready for war. Braden started to assign roles to different allies to keep things more organized. Ronnie Dillon was trained to be a sniper, Luke Druken was trained to be a sergeant so he could make the calls in a battle, Rebecca Crane and Leah Colleran were trained to be medics. Everything was being set for the Allies. Both sides stayed put for the first few days of the war. This war was going to be dramatically different than the other one for one reason. This one is during the winter. The two sides quickly realized that the cold and snow was a major problem. All the Allies were constantly huddled around a campfire while the Axis stayed inside the armory they built. After a few days, Michael Druken started to become impatient. He really wanted to start fighting and win this thing for the Axis. Finally, he had enough. He called on Raylene Bussey, Luke Wellen, Kobe Sears, and Jade Scott to go on an adventure to find the Allies' base. They headed off on February 17th, around 5 p.m. First, they headed to the old locations of bases in the previous wars. They checked Bear Mountain, but had no luck. Then they decided to check St. John Bosco, which was also barren. With no luck left, they decided to head back for the day, when suddenly, snow started to fall out of the sky. Ah, fuck. Can one of you boys check the forecast and see if this snow is supposed to last? I got it. Says here we're getting about 30 centimeters of snow in the next 24 hours. Ah, for fuck's sake. We better stock up on food at the store before we head back. Might be snowed in for a bit. I don't think the army will be big enough to fit all of us, so, what are we gonna do? Alright, how about this? Jade and Raylene, you guys are gonna go to the store and get as much food and drink as you can, alright? Why do I gotta do it? Please shut the fuck up. How do you spell store anyway? S-T-E... Oh my fuck, now is not the time for a fucking spelling bee. Go get the food. R-O. Go do what I told you! Alright. Fuck, sorry. Let's go, boys. The Allies were also struggling and were starting to run low on food and water. If they didn't get any rations before the storm, they would starve to death. Braden sent out Luke Druken, Connor Butt, Dawson Pike, and Tanner Williams to go get food from the store. They headed out of the woods and started to walk down the back road onto Warford, slowly approaching the store. It's so cold. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, it's winter. I'm just saying. Shh. Wait a minute, so how do you spell store again? Oh my god, please stop, Jade. I just want to know. There's people in the store, weapons ready. S-T... Wait, Jade, shh. Why, is there's like allies or something? Allies. A-L-E-Y-E-S. Jade, I think there's allies outside. Quick, we gotta hide. Alright, Dawson, you stay here and watch the door. Don't let anyone escape. Rest of you are with me. Let's go. Alright. Alright. Let's get out of here before any more of these fuckers show up. Well, what about Tanner? Dawson, he's gonna die, dude. We gotta go. He can barely talk. Come on. Please. Come on, we can't help him. We gotta go, now. Help. Tanner? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Thank you, Jade. Seriously. Yeah, I gotta grab some food now, so see ya. Wait! Can I join the Axis? Why? You've been an ally for the first 2 wars. Why would you switch now? Because you saw what just happened. They were gonna leave me here, to die. You helped me. Least I could do is help you guys out. Alright, let's go. The first battle of the Third Shea Heights War ended in fatality and betrayal. On the Allies' side, they lost Tanner Williams, who felt betrayed by the Allies for leaving him to die. The Axis lost Raylene Bussey, who was taken down by Luke Druken. Jade returned to base with no food in hand, while the Allies stocked up their rations. Hey look everyone, Jade's back! Did you get the food? And where's Raylene? Oh, Raylene got killed and I forgot the food, but look, I got us a new member. Jade, you cannot be serious. We are going to be stormed in with no food for God knows how long, and you decided to bring back a member of the Allies who is injured? What are we going to do with him? Huh? Tell me. Come on, tell me. What are we going to do with him? Well, let's see. He can teach me how to spell. And how is him teaching you how to spell useful to the Axis, huh? It's not. It's useful to me. What are you, stupid or something? Yo, Michael, the new cabin's done. All right, I'll be over in a sec. Get him a bandage and put him in the armory. I got a few questions to ask him. On it. Yeah. Jeez, looking nice, guys. Good shit. Should sustain us till the storm passes over. I hope. Did Jade get any food? No, she decided to bring back a wounded ally to join the Axis. What? Who? Tanner Williams. We're just wasting our medical supplies on him. If I were you, I'd just pick him off. Well, for now, that's the plan. I want to ask him some questions first, though. Ask him about the Allies. Good idea. He'll tell us where their base is. Exactly. All right, boys, we still got a few beds to set up, and night's coming fast, so let's get at her. Please don't kill me. I just want to join the Axis. The Allies betrayed me. Shh. Where is your base located? Behind the back road. Behind the back road in the woods. More specific. Up the duck pond pathway. There's a section of trees, and on the rock there's a red cross spray painted. You follow that trail and it leads you right to it. Are you sure? Yes, please. Don't, please. How many people are in the Allies, including yourself? 13, I think. Who? I can't remember. Braden, Ronnie, Luke Druken, Dawson, Pike, Stop. That's enough. So, can I join The Allies were compromised. Both sides went to bed, knowing what befalled them in the morning. Michael Druken woke up around 7:30 in the morning. The snow had stopped earlier than expected, but there was still a good amount of it. The door to the cabin was blocked, so he had to leave through the front window. He woke up the rest of the Axis, and they got to work, shoveling. Luke Druken woke up around 8 a.m. Thankfully, the snow didn't affect the Allies too much, just a few small banks around. The Axis were fully shoveled out after an hour. Turns out, they didn't need any food after all. The Axis now knew the location of the Allies' base. Michael knew he had to play this smart to ensure the success of the Axis. DJ Witten, Caden, and Kobe Sears, who Michael felt was his best soldiers, got together with Michael to come up with a plan. That night, most of the Axis members were going to head to the Allies' base, with an exception of Jack Hickey and Larry Kennedy, who were going to keep watch back at the Axis base. They were going to follow the path that Tanner told them about, and were going to find the spray-painted rock. Once they found the base, they were going to surround it and throw grenades into it. Once the grenades went off, 2 groups would run in and finish off anyone who was injured, while the other 2 groups would pick off those who tried to run away. The plan was set. The Axis started to round up all ammunition and explosives they had as the day went by. Around 8 p.m., the Axis all grouped up outside of the cabin and got ready to leave. They headed off, heading up Warford Road toward the back road. They waited in the forest until about 1 a.m. when they decided to head up the path. After about 15 minutes of walking, they found the rock. The Axis group split into 4 groups and went their separate ways. They observed 2 allies standing at the burning barrel, Dawson Pike and Richard Power. The plan was now a go. Yeah, I'm gawking no Stephen Curry. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like LeBron more though. One of you gawking stupid or something? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh. Man, fuck. God damn it. Where's everyone else? I don't know. Fuck. How did the Axis team find our camp? I don't fucking know. Damn bastards. Burn the fucking place down and kill anyone you find. Where do we go? I don't know. Shit, let's just find somewhere to hide until the morning and then we'll figure it out. Alright. It will be okay. Paul won't die today. Hey, hey. I've escaped the Axis team. I won't die today. The sun began to rise and the Allies were stranded in the woods, separated from each other with no weapons to protect themselves. The Axis burnt the Allies' camp to the ground, destroying all their weapons and supplies. They also took out 4 allies in the process, those being Richard Power, Dawson Pike, Leah Colleran, and Connor Butt. 2 Axis soldiers also perished in this battle, those being Dylan Pike, who was killed by Connor before he died, and Aiden Bambrick, who was sniped by Ronnie Dillon. When the Axis invaded the camp, all the allies ran separate directions. There was now 3 groups of allies lost in the forest. Group 1 was Luke Druken and Rebecca Crane. Rebecca heard the gunshots and saw Luke running, so she decided to follow him. They both ran southeast from the camp and ended up at the Dead Man's Bay pathway. The second group consisted of Braden Hill Clancy, Daniel Hennessy, Jade Badiola, and Aaron Dillon. Braden and Jade ran north into Crane Gulch, while Daniel and Aaron ran northeast towards Barren Pond. After Aaron and Daniel reached Barren Pond, they both began to run northwest, where they met Jade and Braden in the forest. The third and final group was Ronnie Dillon and Paul Maher. Ronnie ran southwest and ended up in the middle of the woods. Ronnie grabbed his sniper before he ran and attempted to kill the invaders, but was spotted by Aiden Bambrick, who began to chase him. Ronnie hid in a ditch for a while and waited. When he believed the coast was clear, he jumped out and began to run north. As he reached the top of a hill, he saw Aiden Bambrick, looking around for him. Ronnie took aim and took him down. He knew that the Axis would hear the gunshot, so he began to run south again. As he was running, he ran into Paul Maher, tuning his guitar. The Axis headed back to base around 5 a.m., celebrating their glorious victory. The Allies were now vulnerable. The Axis now had a very good shot of defeating the Allies for the first time. Around 6 o'clock in the morning, Braden attempted to text the other missing allies, but there was no service. The compass app on his phone still worked, so he used that to guide his group back to base. They arrived around 7:30 a.m. The place was burnt to ash. Braden finally got service and began to call the allies. First, he called Luke Drugan. Hello? Where you at? You good? Yeah, I'm back at base. I'm with Daniel, Jade, and Aaron. The place is fucking destroyed. Fuck. Alright, we're on the way. Who's with you? Rebecca. Alright, good. Be careful though, the axes might still be here. Alright. Braden then tried to call Ronnie, but the line went dead. They waited at the now destroyed camp for Luke and Rebecca, also searching for any supplies that may have survived. After about 2 hours, Luke and Rebecca showed up. Ronnie and Paul were still missing, so the Allies assumed they were dead. The Allies didn't know what to do. They just lost almost everything, except for one rifle and a bottle of water. Ronnie was using the compass app on his phone to guide himself back to the camp. His phone went dead about halfway through the journey, and Paul left his phone at the camp when he ran. Back at base, Braden wanted to head out into the woods to try to find the 2 missing allies. Unfortunately, they had no leads on what direction Ronnie or Paul went. They just had to wait and see if they turned up. Ronnie and Paul walked north for another 15 minutes when he finally ran into the allies. Guys, there's people coming. Fuck, who's there? Don't worry, it's us. Holy shit, we thought you guys were dead. Nah, we're good. Is everyone else here? Yeah, they're just searching for supplies, or what's left of it. We were gonna head to Beaver Pond and make a base there. We're heading out soon. Alright, sounds good. The Allies crossed a back road and headed into the thick woods of Beaver Pond. As they were walking the paths, they noticed that there was a small wooden shelter. Ronnie and Braden decided to check it out, while the other allies continued forward. Hello? Anyone there?
Who goes there?
Who are you? Holy shit. Mr. Purchard, what are you doing on the hill? I'm making a shelter survival video. What about you guys? What's with the uniforms? Do you know what's on the go up here, Purchard? No? Why? What's happening? We are at war, Purchard. The whole hill's at each other's throats. You really shouldn't be here. It's not safe. I heard some loud booms, but I just assumed it was backfire. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I'm gonna leave right now. Wait, could you, help us build a new camp? See, our old one just got destroyed, and we're kind of in a situation, material-wise. We could really use your help. I guess I could help you guys out. What are you looking for? Well, a cabin-like structure to house the soldiers at night, a storage shed, and maybe a backup cabin further into the woods just in case. Really? That's it? I could do that in a heartbeat. Perfect. Follow us. One thing though. It's supposed to rain really heavy in about a half hour or so, which is probably going to wash away all the snow. I'll start chopping down trees, but I'm not going to start building until the snow's gone. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Keith. That's Mr. Purchard to you. Oh yeah. Thanks, Mr. Purchard. No problem, boys. As Yoda once said,
Indeed. Those who are, help them we must.
alright, follow us. Holy shit, Purchard. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do to repay you? You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. Alright, I'll check it out later. You should get out of here now, though. It's not safe.
Will do.
See ya. The Allies now had a new base, which was 10 times bigger than the old one, thanks to the expertise of Mr. Purchard. Now, they had to get supplies. They had no weapons, no food, and no water. The store was emptied out by the Allies, and all the food burnt during the second battle, so the Allies had to get creative. They were either going to have to steal from the Axis or hunt for their own food. They could get the water from the Shea Heights water tank not too far from their base. Now, they needed weapons to defend themselves. All of their old rifles were destroyed by the Axis, so they were all out of their luck, until Ronnie Dillon spoke up. Yo, Braden, I got a solution to solve our gun problem. Oh yeah, what's that? Well, after the Second War, I wanted to make sure we had better weapons, in case they decide to start another war. I forgot about them since, because it's been so long, but I got them buried over on Bear Mountain, so we're gonna have to go get them. Oh, shit, we can head out now. What kind of guns? Are they like bolt actions, semi-autos? Nah, they're M4s. What? M4s? Where the hell did you get M4s? Oh, I bought them back in Florida and I bring them back. How did you even... Okay, well, you got any more secret stashes anywhere? There's also some pistols there for us as well. Jesus, Ronnie. Let's go get them. Let's bring Daniel as well, for extra protection. Alright. Daniel! Hey, we're heading up to get some new weapons that Ronnie stashed after the Second War. Wanna come? Sure. Alright, let's go. I believe I buried it underneath this rock here. This is fucking sweet, Ronnie. Holy shit. Oh shit, I almost forgot about this gun. Holy shit, Ronnie. That's fucking mint. Look at that thing, huh? Yeah, good thing I'm trained as a sniper. I guess I'll get good use out of her. Yeah. Alright, let's grab the rest of these and head back to camp before we get spotted. Alright. Daniel? Where'd Daniel go to? I don't know. Daniel! Where you at? Daniel? Daniel, where you at? Daniel, come out, stop hiding. Drop your weapons, boys. For fuck's sakes. Fuck you, DJ, you traitor. Go fuck yourself. I was never on your side. Fuck you. Lie down on your stomachs. Wish Michael was here for this. I'm gonna put you down like a dog. Fuck you. Had a good time burning your base to the ground. And Leah Colleran? She decided to try to run out of one of those tents to escape. That was until Michael shot her in the foot and I finished the job. You fucking piece of shit. Why'd you join their side? They're evil. I'm evil, Braden. Everything comes full circle. Yeah, you got that right. Do it! You guys good? Oh, yeah. He's the one who killed Leah, the bastard. Well, now that we got these new guns, we shouldn't lose anyone else, hopefully. Yeah, I hope. Alright, the Axis are gonna be swarming like flies any minute, so we gotta hurry. The Allies now had better weapons than the Axis. The Allies knew they had to strike back before they were caught off guard again. They still didn't know where the Axis base was located, so they were just going to have to wait. 2 weeks went by with no more battles or run-ins occurring. On the evening of March 2nd, around 5:30 p.m., the Allies sent out Ronnie and Aaron Dillon to go hunting for food. Ronnie grabbed his sniper while Aaron took his pistol. As they were walking through the woods, they noticed something odd. What the fuck? What? There's a helmet over there by that log. Axis? No, it's green, like ours. What? Yeah, no one else is supposed to be out. Should we check it out? Yeah, I'll stay here with the sniper and cover you just in case. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Holy shit, is that Tanner? Fuck, I think so. Look, there's a trail of blood going that way. Maybe it leads to the Axis base? Maybe. I gotta call Braden. Let's settle down somewhere for now and wait until more allies show up. Alright. Hello? We found a body. Shit. Allies or Axis? Allies. Tanner. He has a bullet wound in his head. Fuck. Yeah. There's a trail of blood leading to the forest from his body. Maybe they dragged him from the Axis base? That's what me and Aaron are thinking. Alright, I'm gonna get Luke and we're gonna head to you. We're gonna follow the trail. Alright, see you soon. Yo, Luke. What's up? Ronnie just called. He found Tanner's dead body in the woods. There's a trail of blood leading from it, so we're assuming that it leads to the Axis base. This might just be our big break. We're gonna meet Ronnie and his brother over there and investigate. Alright, hold on. Let me grab my rifle. Alright. What are you at? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Yeah. Alright, fuck. We're gonna follow that blood trail. Let's go. Look, Axis. It's gotta be their base. Ronnie, aim down your sniper and see if you can see anything. There's something weird looking over in those bushes. Looks like some sort of missile. Missile? What? Is that a nuke? What the fuck? Fuck, we gotta go! Ah, fuck! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. Ah, fuck. Okay. Fuck. The Axis were in possession of a nuclear bomb, big enough to take out all of Shea Heights. Michael knew that the Allies now had a good chance of winning. Michael couldn't let the Allies win once again. He was sick of it. He had to ensure that the Allies would lose, even if the Axis were exterminated. He did some browsing and eventually got in contact with a shady group of people who had a nuke in their possession. He purchased it, and 2 days later, it was delivered. He planned to place it near Bear Mountain and create some bait for the Allies so they would be nearby the bomb. Then he would detonate it, killing everyone. Braden needed to ensure that the Axis never got the chance to use it, so they had to come up with a plan. Everyone, come over. Alright, listen up. We got a problem. The Axis got a nuclear bomb. I don't know where they got it, but I do know one thing. If that bomb is detonated, everyone and everything on Shea Heights and beyond will be turned to ash. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. Tomorrow, we're going to head to their base and attempt to defuse that bomb. Here's the plan. We're all going to head to their base. We're going to send in Rebecca and Paul as distractions. They're going to pretend that they're surrendering to the Axis. Hopefully, that'll drag enough Axis soldiers away so it's clear to defuse that bomb. If the Allies are compromised, we're going to invade their base and give it our all. If all goes smoothly, then return to our base. Make sure you know your role. This is not the mission to fuck up. Everyone got that? Yep. Alright. Everyone get a good night's sleep. You're going to need a lot of energy. Let's head back. Let everyone know. Fucking idiots. The Axis were spying on the Allies, and now knew about their plan. Michael had the nuclear bomb moved to Bear Mountain to prepare for detonation. He was given the detonator and planned to keep it on him. He was going to stay near the Shea Heights water tank to avoid a battle. If he got the news of the Axis defeat, he would explode the nuke, killing everyone. If he heard the Allies lost, he would return to the base to celebrate their victory. This battle was destined to be the final battle of the Shea Heights War. Alright guys, we got a big battle ahead of us. We need everyone to follow the plan to a T. This cannot be fumbled. The future of Shea Heights is in our hands. They have a nuke, and I'm sure Michael will happily detonate it if tempted. If we lose this battle, we lose everything we fought for in the last 3 years. Everybody ready? Yeah. Alright, weapons ready, let's roll. Alright boys, I'm heading out. Remember, take no prisoners. Leaving Caden in charge. Alright everyone, listen up. Allies are gonna be here soon, so gotta be ready at all times. I want you all to stay at your stations. Remember, no prisoners. Let's go. Alright, Rebecca and Paul, you guys head in now. Alright. Ronnie, where was that nuke? Should be over there behind those bushes. Alright, you guys head over there. Watch your back. Alright. Here we go. We're here to surrender. The Allies are no good, so we're giving it up. I'll tell you all you need to know. Alright, where's your base? Bear Mountain? You know what's weird about that? I was there last night and saw no base. Are you lying, Paul? No. Where's your base, Rebecca? Don't lie or I'll kill you. Bear Mountain. He's not lying. Yeah, sure. Please don't kill me. Please. Fuck, let's go. It's not here. Bomb isn't here. Fuck. Haha, fuck you, bitch. H-E-I-L-P-E. Yeah, I think that's right. Help me! Help! H-E-L-P. Fucking idiot. Fucking bastards. Oh, shit, watch out! Fuck, you good, Daniel? I don't know. Fuck. My shoulder. Alright, get a bandage on that and hide somewhere. I'll be back. Where's everyone else? Over here, I think. Follow me. Watch yourself. Boys, Daniel's hit. Fuck's sake. Can't be much left. Let's flank and try to take him out. Me and Luke go one way while you two go the other way. Alright? Fuck, I'm hit. Is that all of them? No Michael or Hickey. Fuck. Check all the bodies. If there's any injured, then bring them here. Care to them. I'll get myself bandaged up. Alright, let's go. Fuck, Jade, you good? Yeah, I think they shot me. Yeah, can you walk? Yes, I think. Alright, follow me, we'll get you patched up. Daniel, where you at? Over here. Alright, come over. I think we won. Alright. You guys good? Rebecca? Paul? Fuck. Hands up, boys, or I'll detonate that bomb. Alright, chill out. Throw your weapons away. Fuck, alright. You too, Aaron. Or else what? That's what. Fuck, Aaron. Fuck you. Look, no more funny shit, alright? Looks like you failed, huh? And to think, I started all of this in 2021. It's crazy. Yeah, and we kicked your ass. Then we kicked the new Axis ass as well. Yeah, well, third time's a charm. Now what, Hickey? Can't detonate that nuke now, can ya? Guess your luck has run out. You really think I have the detonator? Do a body count. One missing. Michael. He wants to see you at the water tank. He's waiting for you. Too bad I won't get to see our fireworks show. Ronnie, you come with me to the tank. All right. Looks like my soldiers weren't enough, huh? Give me that detonator, Michael. I don't think so. We'll fucking kill you. I don't care. You know, when I started this war with you guys, didn't think I'd be blowing up Shea Heights with a nuke, but here we are. Stop fucking around and give me the detonator. Alright, listen. Let's make a deal here, okay? You two drop your weapons, you get down on your stomachs, and I shoot both you in the head. If you guys do that, I won't blow up Shea Heights. What are you, fucking crazy? First of all, how are we supposed to believe you? What if you just kill us and then you blow it up anyway? Secondly, why would I even let you kill us? Are you stupid or something? Gave you a chance. No, wait! Fuck. You fucking idiot. You got about a minute to get to Bear Mountain and defuse that bomb. Good luck. Fuck. We're not gonna make it in time. Fuck, we gotta get back to the Allies and hide. We gotta find a ditch or something. It's our only hope of survival. Fuck, hurry. Boys, Michael detonated the bomb. Fuck, we gotta go. Fuck, boys, help me up.